Hello, my favorite fanfiction degenerates. I was curious about how different fandoms' fanfiction would stack up against each other in terms of ratings, popular tropes. Is fandom A's fanfiction on average more angsty than fandom B's? I'm not gonna get super statisticky with it because I don't have the energy for that, but we'll compare some numbers for fun. So if you're curious to see how different popular fandoms compare in terms of fanfiction, then stick around. But I'm sorry if I don't get to your fandom. I'm gonna try to do as many as I can, but there's a lot out there. Oh, also, I'm using AO3 for this, aka Archive of Our Own, because I'm familiar with it, the filtering is pretty damn great, and the quality of the fics is usually pretty up there. I don't use Wattpad. Sorry. And before we begin, I just want to give a very special thank you to Surfshark VPN for sponsoring this video.
Surfshark VPN is a fast and incredibly easy VPN to use. That's jam-packed with features and super easy to install. Surfshark protects your data with industry-leading measures by using uncrackable encryption and the most secure VPN protocols. Not only does it ensure your online privacy, but you could be chilled in style as you unlock other countries' streaming content, including 15 of the largest Netflix country libraries, by simply connecting to a server in the right country. For example, if I want to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which unfortunately is not available on US Netflix, I can merely set my location to Canada, and cool, now I can watch all the Jake and Amy moments I want. Surfshark VPN is available on all platforms and offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, which gives you plenty of time to try out Surfshark risk-free. Go to surfshark.deal/Coley and enter promo code Coley for 83% off and 3 extra months for free. That's right, 3 extra months for free. So if you're looking for a great VPN, guys, give Surfshark a try. That's surfshark.deal/Coley with promo code Coley for 83% off and 3 extra months for free.
So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I'm on the homepage for AO3 right now, so let's go ahead and get into all the fandoms. And right away, we can see the big ones. How about we start with a classic? Let's go to Harry Potter first. This is going to be interesting because I know a lot of Harry Potter fanfiction exists off of AO3 on fanfiction.net because it's an older fandom, but we will look at this selection and see what's up. So off the bat, we got a majority of rated T fics, and then we got G, more explicit than mature. That's interesting. Not by much though, and then not rated. As for ship breakdown, we have a majority of male and male ships. So think Dreary, think Star... What's that ship? Wolfstar. Are there other big M/M pairings in Harry Potter? Maybe we'll find out. As for relationships... Oh, wow, some of these are interesting. But yeah, I mean, Wolfstar is hella popular since the whole Harry Potter resurgence has happened. And Dreary, always a classic. Hermione's always been pretty popular too. But why are there so many Snape ships? And then when we go to additional tags, we got mostly fluff, a lot of romance, of course. More Drabbles than I expected. I didn't think Drabbles were still popular, but maybe I'm just out of the loop in that regard. Wait, now I'm curious, how many Omegaverse fics are out there for Harry Potter? I was thinking since Harry Potter has like over 300,000 fics, there'd be at least 5K, but no, man. Yeah, and with Wolfstar in there too. What about Coffee Shop AU? What? There's only... No! That is surprising. What the hell? That's like the staple of every... Dude. I mean, I guess it's because it's in a magical wizarding world and Coffee Shop just doesn't really belong, but I would... Dude, that would be such a fun way to integrate Harry Potter though, like an urban fantasy magic sort of thing. Man, okay, sweet. Let's check out another fandom. Star Wars? Let's do Star Wars. All media type Star Wars. We're gonna get a pretty interesting mix, I think, because you got the EU. Maybe the EU isn't in this one, but possibly the EU. You got the Clone Wars show, now the Bad Batch, Mandalorian, Rebels, the sequels, of course, and then the OG. And then there's a bunch of different comics and stuff I'm aware of, too. G is the most popular rating. It surprises me a little bit because with Star Wars, you get this whole collection of different aliens out there in this big, expansive universe. And I thought people might get a little dirtier with it, but you know what? It's wholesome here. There's a lot more explicit than mature here, actually, and then not rated. We really gotta get more viable female ships in Star Wars. And no, that very quick cuttable kiss in Rise of Skywalker does not count. Sorry, Disney. Yo, fluff always comes out on top. You got modern AU after that, as well as canon divergence. See, canon divergence with big things like Harry Potter and Star Wars are like very believable for me because you want to see all the different avenues that story could have taken, you know? I don't think I've actually read any modern AU Star Wars fics yet. I'm curious about that. Okay, I see you guys. Wait, I just saw this tag, the dad badge. The dad badge! I love that. Wait, I kind of want to see if there's any Din Luke stuff here. Give me Din Luke! Okay, it's under 1,000 still, but it exists. I might have to revisit this later, but it exists. Wait, is there any Mara Jade here? Oh, shoot! Okay, yeah. Okay, that one's from the EU. If you guys don't know who Mara Jade is, she was Luke's wife. She kind of was a double agent at some point. She's a very interesting character if you're down to learn about her, but I'm glad that she's appeared on AO3 at least. No, I love them too! Okay, we're getting sidetracked. Next fandom. Sherlock. I am thinking about what could be here, and I'm a little scared, but let's see. That surprises me. I thought there'd be more. Okay, well, okay. More general than anything else, and then teen. Eminem. Yep, John Locke lives. But yeah, I mean, there's so many different adaptations of Sherlock that... Oh, James Bond's here? Yep, John Locke is top 2 for both romantic and platonic pairings, and as for everything else... Oh! That's nice. For the additional tags, fluff is number 1 again. People just want their fluff. But yeah, angst is not too far behind. Alternate universes after that. Hurt, comfort. Let's pop over to Marvel. There is a lot in here. Ratings. Teen and up makes sense. Mature, I think, is typically lower than explicit because it's more gray versus explicit, which is like R-rated, and then teen is like PG to PG-13. So mature is like the gray area between those two. So people aren't really sure when to make it mature versus teen or explicit. As for, oh wow, that's a lot of M&M. But I'm not complaining. It makes sense, especially when you look at the spectrum of characters there's consistently more male characters, and the male characters have deeper connections with each other than a lot of the male and female characters do. So, I mean, shippers gonna ship, but there's still a good chunk of female and male ships out there, and yeah, female is once again on the lower side, but it's usually like that because, again, not a ton of viable, well-fleshed-out female characters, unfortunately. Regarding the ships, Stucky is one of those, like, iconic fan ships that will go down in history because people love it. And then Stony is also quite popular. There was this popular comic back in the day on Tumblr where Steve and Tony are the dads of Peter Parker, and he develops his spider powers, and they help him through it. I don't know if it's still ongoing. Even though I don't ship it, it's still hella cute. Oh, we got X-Men in here too. Okay, yeah, because I was seeing mostly Avengers stuff, but I'm glad X-Men is getting some attention. Oh my god, Bucky X-Reader, I love it. Established relationship, I'm surprised that's as high as it is because a lot of people I've heard don't really like it because they like seeing the characters get together throughout the fic, but hey, that's cool. Tony Stark has a heart? That's an actual, like, big tag. Yo. Fluff and angst together. Hand in hand. It's like salt and lime on a margarita. Wait, I don't know why I'm using this tag of all things to, it's like search, but I am morbidly curious. Oh. That's a lot of Omegaverse. And coffee shop AU? Wait, there's more Omegaverse than coffee shop AU? Oh, you know what? My Hero. Let's dip into anime a hot second. That is still a lot of fics for My Hero. Wow. Oh, there's a good amount more teen versus general audience stuff. And then Eminem. Yep, gotta love the BL. As for a crossover, Harry Potter, is it? That's actually really cute to think about. A Harry Potter AU for My Hero. I like it. And then the Haikyuu. Well, thinking about the Haikyuu. Yo, wait. Are there fics where the Haikyuu boys have quirks? Wait, if you know any fics like that, please send them to me. I want your recommendations. Baku Deku is the most popular, okay. And then Kiri Baku, Totodeku, that's my ship. And then Eraser Mike. Eraser Mike has some really, really cute art on Tumblr I've seen. And Totobaku is also pretty popular on Twitter, so I'm surprised it actually doesn't have more on AO3, but maybe it's just a difference between platforms. Ooh, Hot Wings, and wait. Okay, I was gonna be like, wait, is Uradeku not on here? Because that's a really, really popular, like, straight pairing, but no, it's here, it's here.
Oh my god!
I love how that's literally a tag. Bakugo Katsuki swears a lot. Aged up characters make sense because they're in high school, and I'm sure people want to see them in college scenarios or in the pro hero world. Bakugo Katsuki's better feelings, dude! The fact that two of these big tags are about Bakugo, not Beta Red, that's valid. Since we're in anime already, how about we go to Haikyuu next? Yeah, pretty neck and neck with general and teen. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. There's really only a handful of female characters in Haikyuu, so obviously you're gonna have many more male ships, and that's totally fine. Because yeah, I mean, the deepest relationships in Haikyuu tend to be amongst the players, and I think it's really beautiful that people are able to see that, hey, these two people that get along together really well on the court, maybe they make a good ship too.
Yuri on Ice.
I really want to see an ice skating AU for Haikyuu now. Relationships. Iwa Oi! Yeah, no, Iwa Oi is like the kingship of Haikyuu, but I'm surprised it's not more popular. It was really, really big when I was first getting into Haikyuu. Like, I expected Iwa Oi to be like up here, and then all the other pairings like down here. But there's really not too much of a gap between that and Kagehina. I'm not complaining though, because I adore Kagehina. And then followed closely behind is Boku Aka! I want more of you. I want more. I just can't believe that Sakuatsu, which was a rare pair because they only interacted a few times in the manga at the very end, became such a big ship because people saw the potential they had and how good they looked together and their dynamic and their bantering. Oh my god. And now it's what? The 7th most popular ship in the Haikyuu fanfic base. Wow. Getting together, yeah, and then light angst. Try angst light. Perfect for those who don't want to be crying in bed for a week straight after reading a fic. What I really like about AO3 in comparison to Wattpad is that you're gonna get a much broader palette of ships typically, rather than just your name X character. What basically Wattpad is built off of. AO3, you get that sometimes, but you also get everything else. What about the DCU? I haven't visited this one in a hot second. You know, I was expecting more mature and explicit stuff with how gritty it can get, but since it's fanfic, I think people want to get on the fluffier side of things, and sure enough, I'm sure if we go to additional, yep, although there is a good amount of angst too. I thought there'd be more female-male ships. Wait, I'm curious. Okay, yeah, Super Corp, I forgot that existed. Oh, Super Bat is pretty popular, yeah. Ooh, and then Bat family stuff. Yeah, I don't see a ton of female-male ships here. Ooh, a lot of canon divergence, knowing a lot of the that happens in the comics. Yeah, makes sense. I'm curious about BTS. So, in terms of ratings, we got teen and up mostly, but explicit is the next one after that. And then after that is G, and then mature, and then not rated. Oh, you horny mother. And the thing is that there's not big gaps between the ratings. It's a pretty evenly split pie chart going on. Oh, yeah, the thirst is real in the BTS fandom. But yeah, they're all guys, so obviously M/M is expected. F/M is for reader inserts, I'm assuming, and then the rest is just anything that doesn't fall under that. Female/female is probably for the gender swap versions of members people tend to make sometimes. And in terms of pairings, Taekook is on top. I was expecting that one, as well as Yoonmin. And then Jikook. I feel bad for Namjoon shippers a lot because it's always a side pairing for the more popular stuff. So a Namjoon shipper will get really excited and click on a fic only to find out that it's a side pairing. You got Soap, you got Taehyung and Jimin, you got Sugar Cookie. But the least popular ones are Sin and Namgi. I like that. Yep, Smut is the third most popular tag for additional tags. Yep, all these. Aw, Angst with happy ending though. Wait, should I? That's a lot of fics. Wait, I want to see One Direction too. I think 1D is a little more popular on Wattpad, but it's still on AO3, so let's see. Oh, Nazi. Okay, yeah, it's similar to the BTS thing in that they're all pretty evenly distributed, but spicy. For relationships, okay, their pairing is called Larry, yes, and then Zayn and Liam. I didn't realize that they were a popular pairing. Ooh, Neri's there for competition. Oh, so the least popular pairing for the boys with each other is Liam and Harry. I wonder why. I'm not a One Direction stan, so if you know, then let me know. Oh, I see. What other fandoms have we not poked into? Oh, Naruto. That one's a classic. I also feel like this one has a lot on fanfiction.net that isn't here, but alas, we will see what is present on AO3. Yeah, so the fictional stuff, it seems, is more on the TNG side, but the real person stuff is when people need to get their engines revved. Although there's not a big discrepancy between the ratings for Naruto. Because yeah, I mean, there's like half as many explicit as there are teen, but there are some where it's like all teen and then little bitty explicit. Again, with shonens, the male relationships are gonna have more time to shine, and we have good chemistry, obviously people are gonna ship them. So, good old Sasunaru. But, wait. Oh! I forgot who Iruka was. I didn't know that that was a really popular. I knew it existed, but I didn't realize. Oh. Ooh, I'm surprised that Naruhina isn't as popular. Oh, Kakashi and Obito, that makes me sad. Kakashi and Guy, I'm screaming. Modern AUs, I know I've seen a handful of those when I used to read Naruto fanfiction. And then canon divergence, of course, because oh, the death, the things that could have gone wrong. What if they didn't go wrong? Tolkien? Do I want to dip into Tolkien? Let's see what's going on. It's Tolkien. I watched The Hobbit, I watched Lord of the Rings a long time ago, but I'm not a huge fan by any means, so I'm probably not gonna know too much about all these people. It's pretty vanilla, and it makes sense because I really don't see a lot of Lord of the Rings fans getting super hot and bothered, I guess. But then again, I'm not in the fandom, so ooh. I am aware that with The Hobbit, Thorin and Bilbo were shipped a fair amount, at least on Tumblr. Yeah, no, oh, I called it. Dude. I was gonna say Oakenson, but no, you're thinking Thor Odinson, not Thorin Oakenshield. Wait, aren't they? Oh. Tariel, aka the person they threw into the Hobbit movies to have a romantic subplot. Frodo and Sam, of course. And then Gimli and Legolas. I've seen some cute stuff of them, too. I'm picturing them in my head, and they're both very good-looking men. I wouldn't say I ship it, but it's an attractive pairing. Wow, alright, I gotta get out of here before I fall into another fandom. Let's go to Attack on Titan next. I haven't been here in a hot second. I just see vaping as I glance over real quick. Anyways. It seems that Attack on Titan fans want a little extra spice. Yeah, I mean, it's not a huge gap either. The pie chart's pretty even, with teen being the biggest section, of course, but I see you, Attack on Titan fans. Yep, this one's expected too, although I am glad that there's at least a little more female fics out there, because of course there's Ymir and Historia. I'm trying to imagine Haikyuu characters in the Attack on Titan universe, and it's just so wrong because so many of those characters are so happy and full of life, and Attack on Titan is not that. Okay, yeah, Eruri, however you say their name, is the most popular. And then there's only half as many Urui fics, which is my pairing of choice, but that's okay. I love them. I have enough love for all 7,721 of your fics. I'm just so tickled that Marco died so early on in the series, but yet he lives on through Jean Marco fanfiction. It's a very aesthetically pleasing pairing, to be fair, and I know a lot of fan art did it a lot of justice, which is why a lot of people shipped it in the first place. And then Historia and Ymir are at 4th place, as they should. They deserve all the love they get. Levi and Reader is there. That's not surprising in the slightest. I thought there would be more Levi and Hanji stories, though, because I do know a lot of people, at least on TikTok, ship them, but maybe it's just a platform thing. Modern AU is actually more popular than Fluff, though. That's cool. But why is there not a lot of Hurt Comfort, though? I would have thought that would have been, like, number 2 or 3, but nope. Maybe people just want to bask in the pain that this series brings. Yeah, knowing the JoJo crowd, it gets a little juicy over there, so explicit's not surprising. And yeah, only so many female characters in JoJo, although Stone Ocean is coming and Jolene is... See, I'm trying to picture a Homestuck and JoJo crossover, but that is too cursed for me to handle. Ayo! I saw that coming. Kakimin and Jotaro. Dude, they had a freaking egg baby together in a spin-off thing. It's canon? Question mark? I haven't seen JoJo in a hot second though, and I haven't watched part 5 yet, so I'm not super aware of a lot of these characters, but I at least know about most of them in passing, and yeah, wow. Jotaro and Reader, okay, I never cease to forget that interview where that lady was like, I want Jotaro to spit in my mouth, and then Araki's like, that's nice. See, oh, this is a great tag, alternate universe, everyone lives and nobody dies. Now there's a lot for real person fiction, and I know that Minecraft YouTube falls under, I think, the video blogging RPF, so I'll visit both of those, but there's definitely gonna be a lot of overlap. Yeah, wow, it's actually pretty even. Yeah, sounds about right. Okay. So fan is at the top, and that makes sense. One of my good art friends did Dan and Phil stuff back in the day, and I wonder if she's read any of these. We got Dream and George. It's Dream Not Found. I still have yet to read Heat Waves, but I'm telling you, when I have the time, that's top of the list, honestly. I'm just so curious to see what's so great about the fic that crashed AO3 twice. Yeah, there's actually a fair amount of platonic ships in here. The really only romantic ones are the top 4, or I guess 5. Oh wow, there's actually a good amount of her comfort here. Nice. Oh my god, you absolute maniacs. Yeah, let's go into the video blogging one and see if there's any noticeable differences. There's really not a lot of female-female pairings in this category. Like, it's very evident, but I am surprised that the female-male category is not higher, and there's very little compared to the male-male category. But again, that might be like a Wattpad exclusive thing where like all the ex-readers are kind of banished to that platform. Dan and Phil still number 1, and Dream Not Found number 2. Not Beta Red. Hey, thanks for the happy ending. At least there's a happy ending. Danganronpa has a fair amount. Maybe I should check that one out too. This is also much more wholesome than I thought, because Danganronpa fans are another breed, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I'm not terribly familiar with Danganronpa outside of what my friends who play the games have told me, so I don't know much of these characters, but I do recognize Hinata and Komaeda because they're a popular ship and I've seen cosplayers of them. But honestly, yeah, not much out of the ordinary. Because I'm in Genshin, I do want to take a look at the Genshin breakdown again, because last time I really paid attention to it, it was still a relatively smallish fandom on AO3, and I know times have definitely changed. There's 20,000 fics now? Oh, the first time I hopped into here, it was like, I think 7 or 8,000. Bruh, it more than doubled in like the 2 months that I've been in this fandom. I wouldn't say it's an evenly sliced pie, but you got a good chunk of spice in there. I just wish that female number was higher, because there are so many good ships. Okay, I will say I'm a sucker for Genshin crossovers. I want to see a Haikyuu one, and a My Hero one, and a Harry Potter one. Chili is number 1, and then you got K-Luke. Also, before I get a lot of comments about it, no, I don't personally ship K-Luke. I'm just acknowledging its existence. Okay, Shelvin is a very popular pairing I know on Twitter and TikTok, so I expect that number to go up in the future. And follow closely behind is Chalumi. Oh my god, I love these two together, Xingqiu and Chongyun. And K-Beto! Dude, I really want that number to go up. But it's also 666 right now, that's pretty funny. Jean Lisa, Juicy, Beto, and Ningguang used to be up there, but alas, I think they faded away into obscurity for a bit. We need to bring them back. Not Beta Red. Yo, the fact that that's the second additional tag, it's sending me. I'm kind of curious about Voltron now. I wonder if things have changed since the good old days. You know, I think the last time I was here, there was roughly 70,000 fics, and the fact that it hasn't gone up much since then. I remember it being a lot thirstier. Maybe people just wanted to get that out of their system, and then they needed some quiet time to be wholesome and vanilla. I thought female and male would be higher because of Lanlura and everything, but I guess that goes to show how great they developed Lanlura! Steven Universe and Voltron. Oh, should we look at Steven Universe too? Good old Clance. Man, I kind of want to go back and read Clance fic. It's all the same 3 dudes. It's Keith, Lance, and Shiro in different orders. What's the name of Shiro's husband he married in like the last 10 seconds? Well, Adam's there. Cool. I remember when Shat was a thing, and their ship name still makes me want to throw up a bit. But yeah, almost half the fics here are Clance, so that's a very big blop in the pie chart. These additional tags though, by Lance Gay Keith. Angst was always such a big part of this fandom, and it's evident here. Comfort being number 3, though. Oof. I've mentioned this before, but I would love to rewrite Voltron, the whole show. Well, post season 2 Voltron, for the 3rd anniversary of the show ending. And it's gonna be Voltron fanfiction, literally. Maybe if I get really ambitious, I will publish it on AO3. Let me know if you'd be interested. I want to see something for Steven Universe, though. Yep, the only fandom we've seen so far with more female fics because most of the characters are female. And a lot of gen fics, too. And for a show about found family and friendships, it's to be expected. Oh, Labradot's the big one, huh? Pearl and Rose. I wonder if those are more on the fix-it side, or if it's really, 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 really angsty. Oh, and then Jasper and Lapis are on there. That one's gotta be full of interesting stuff. Alternate Universe Human. I've seen some really good designs of human versions of the gems, so maybe there's some good fix in there. 666 for Fluff and Angst. Since we looked at Voltron, I want to look at She-Ra, too. Yep. F/F is high for this one, too, because, again, more fleshed out female characters. There's Owl House crossovers? I would not be opposed to checking that out. Catradora. Bow and Glimmer is also really cute. And then Enchanted Hornet, yes! Scorpio, oh, yes! But the fact that there's almost 8,000 Catradora fics and there's about 12,000 fics total, Katrin needs a hug. Oh, the fact that that needs to be a prevalent tag in the first place. You know what? I'm gonna look at Doctor Who. Oh yeah, this one is pretty damn wholesome. Not a lot of people want to get it on with the doctor, I guess. Maybe it's hand-holding with the doctor rather than hanky-panky with the doctor. Oh, I forgot. Now I'm sad. These are making me so depressed. Doctor Who is so angsty, man. I don't need Oh, and the Doctor, the Master, though. I haven't read any of those before. I really hope my childhood is not absolutely obliterated by clicking on this, but might as well do it for YouTube, right? Okay, it's not bad. It's actually pretty wholesome because General has the most amount of fics in it. So it's pretty wholesome. But there are still over 10,000 fics that are on the spicier side. I wonder what they could be. The princesses and princes at the top, I'm pretty sure. There actually is a pretty decent amount of female ships here. This was a mistake. Okay, that one's cute. I like Judy and Nick. Okay, that makes it better. Yeah, Eugene and Rapunzel. Yes. Ooh, I wonder how the Descendants fandom is doing. I wonder if there's any drama in that corner of the internet. One-shots are popular here, as well as canon divergence, and then friendship's pretty up there too. Aww. You'd think you'd see more of that with how many people thirst over Tadashi, but maybe it's on Wattpad. Les Mis has a good chunk of fics out there. Oh, maybe it's like a fix-it sort of scenario, you know? Where like the barricades didn't happen and they all went out to drink wine or something. I think I know where this is going. Wait a second! There's Marvel crossovers for Les Mis? Like a Marvel AU for Les Mis characters, maybe. And then Harry Potter? Hashtag Javert is a toxic Gryffindor. Yeah, I saw that coming. I don't remember who those two are, but Cosette and Marius. Very wholesome. Hufflepuff x Hufflepuff in the Les Mis fandom. Modern settings. That would be a cool Let's finish it off with Hamilton. Just looking at these ship names puts me into a fight or flight response, I swear. Also would make sense, although you think with Eliza and Hamilton it'd be higher, but I don't know. Dang, Hamilton, you're a hoe. You're a Hamil hoe. Jeez, okay, wait, how many of these are with Alexander, though? Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, half of these are with Hamilton. Oh, wait, polyamory is out there. I wonder what characters are involved with those. I've seen a fair amount of modern AU fan art, though. Does Miku Binder Jefferson exist in a college AU, or is he like a standalone character sort of situation?